Draisaitl playing between Kane and Hyman, and it's Draisaitl wheeling his way in but turning the puck over. Ceci and Nurse defensively. Meanwhile, Pierre Engvall away for the New York Islanders, and a wrist shot off the rush is stopped by Skinner, as is the rebound. As pouring in. He's Louie, I'm Jack. We'll hear from Gene intermittently on Rogers Monday Night Hockey as Skinner fights off a shot from Romanov from distance. Rebound whacked around the boards. Mattias Ekholm up the wall. Nugent Hopkins didn't get it out. Here's a drive to score. Matthew Barzal opens the scoring just 40 seconds in. The Islanders take a 1-0 lead.
Exactly what they do. They come out after that turnover into the zone. They come right into the offensive zone, save a couple of them by Skinner, but off this face-off, they go to work once again. And this is possession a couple of times. You have to win those battles, and they don't. That's a one-timer by Matt Barzal. Typically a shooter. Lets this one go from the high slot, right-handed shot, winds it up, 1-0 out.
They've got 9 guys who played more than 400 games in the franchise. Ceci's
part of that identity line. Not tonight, as Matt Martin a healthy scratch, and Julien Gauthier will get an opportunity.
Sorokin handles that the pass intended for Horvat, and now it's a reset for Mattias Ekholm. You mentioned that relief duty. It was David Quinn and his staff of the Rangers who were struck by COVID. Chris Knoblauch won his first game 9-0. The Philadelphia Flyers.
You understand that, the longest tenured New York Islander, obviously not happy with people that are jumping on the team this early in the season.
Barzal off the draw, and his shot was tied up. And unlike Connor McDavid and the injured Connor Brown, he won an Ontario Hockey League championship with 2017. Feathered one through, out to Bouchard, a blast and a save. Sorokin, who came way out to challenge. The pestering McDavid creates a turnover. Nugent Hopkins, though, had it popped off his stick. Snap back, fired, saves Sorokin. McDavid could not find the rebound. Whacked off his stick by Clutterbuck, but maintained by Edmonton. Pelech against McDavid. Nugent Hopkins will toss it right back to him. McDavid challenging, dishing, shooting! And that might have glistened off the left goal post.
It did.
They just club it around. Draisaitl, one-timer, he just missed. What a look from Leon Draisaitl.
That work in the corners again is really paying off, and just finding ways to find that seam.
Draisaitl, wrist shot, score, game tie. His sixth. Massive sigh of relief for him, and the Oilers have forged a 1-1 deadlock.
Keep winning pucks. Support beautiful. Backhand pass out of the corner by Draisaitl and set this in motion. Right to Evander Kane. Great one-timer on the transition. We talked about this. Quick up. Give the puck to a forward when they're open. That's exactly what Darnovers does. And that shot by Draisaitl makes it look easy. It hasn't been this year, but picks that spot, little Messier-like. Up over top of the pad under the blocker. 1-1.
Nurse then fired out and held in by Noah Dobson. Turned over. Steal Warren Fogle. Little spin move. Drop off. McDavid shooting. That was stopped by Sorokin, and he'll lunge and cover the rebound.
Nice chance by Connor McDavid off the rush here. It was Fogle in the defensive zone after a couple quick pressures, and that's, again, part of that playing fast in the D zone. Turns the puck over.
Save Sorokin. Rebound in the middle of the ice. Fed to Kane. Wrist shot. And that whistled up high and ultimately out of play. 52 seconds in, but a nice setup.
Takes that away from Paul Mary. That's being in the right place. There's the ricochet off the crossbar. I mean, I'd love to be in a slump. He still has 6 goals this part of the season, but for Leon Draisaitl, his expectations are a little higher.
There's a defensive play made down low at the last second by McDavid. Locked in with Sorokin. Oilers, Islanders. Short side feed. Picked off and cleared by Nelson. Engvall striding in against Ekholm. Bouchard did not clear it. Engvall point blank, and that was speared by Skinner. Position there.
And Engvall looking for his first goal of the season here. He was a healthy scratch against the Bruins and then played his season high last game against Washington. This line's been effective. It's a big line with Nelson, Engvall, Paul.
LeBlanc, the outlet on target for Sam Gagner. Busting down the left side. Reach shot. Denied. Ilya Sorokin holding sway and keeping this game tied at 1. Rogers, Monday Night Hockey. Gagner foiled by Sorokin.
That place at the right time throughout his career.
5 straight 20-goal campaigns when he was with the New Jersey Devils. to Nelson. Waits, fires up near the mass. Skinner fought it off.
Skinner here on this shot by Nelson as he tries to go up. You see that a lot nowadays, trying to aim.
Bulldozes his way in. Dobson beaten by Hyman. Shot short side. Sorokin held it. Above the goal line, it remains tied at 1.
He's had 4 good looks from in tight. And then here's the second one. Hyman just throws this into Sorokin, follows it up, that little jab at the end. The Islanders didn't like too much as he jams into the pad, and they
tried to put it backdoor for Ceci, kept alive for the moment, and then steered to the corner by Engvall. McDavid pounces, heads for the middle of the ice, fires Sorokin to save, and Gagne denied on the rebound. Initially tied up by Engvall.
This line, they'll start to find that chemistry. Connor McDavid with a hard shot, good defense to deny in tight.
Oilers, their power play's been criticized. It's still a respectable 24%, 9th in the league. Off the draw, Bouchard dishing off Nugent-Hopkins. One-timer, Draisaitl, and that was rebound, checked in front, scores from Connor McDavid in Edmonton. It's first lead of the night, 2-1.
They snap this puck around. And this is a great one-timer by Leon Draisaitl. He gets all of this thing. And there's been some fanning lately. He didn't fan on that one. But that one-timer on the beautiful feed across sets everything in motion. And this little chip here by McDavid after the blast by Draisaitl, funnel it to the net, and it's Hyman that bashes this one home for a 2-1 lead. And they talked about this all year.
Won the face-off back to Evan Bouchard. Finds Nugent-Hopkins. Bouchard. Ajo. Dangerous short-handed. Here's Nugent-Hopkins stuffed by Hyman. A save made by Sorokin.
Almost a similar situation. The way it's set up, you can see Bouchard again taking to the right, puts it back to Nugent-Hopkins. But this time the Islanders are like, we've seen that pretty quickly. Take that seam away. This time they go low to Hyman, and good job by Sorokin to snuff that.
Cizikas kept it alive, whipped on net. A save from distance on Clutterbuck. And then what a beautiful stretch. Here's McDavid off the run. Save, rebound, trickles home. Sorokin beat. And McDavid gets one to go in. 3-1 Edmonton.
Draisaitl, watch this. He knows. McDavid yelled. He wanted it right to the far blue line. And he shoots this puck, gets a little bit of a bounce. And I know Cassie talked about it in the opening. They're not getting a lot of puck luck. They've created their puck luck in this one. And they get a little bit of a bounce right there on Connor McDavid's goal to go up by 2 on a beautiful transitional play.
Well, both McDavid and Draisaitl have had their fair share of hard luck. Was able to field a redirection flawlessly. And here come the Oilers 3-on-2. Draisaitl to Hyman. He's in. He shoots. Save made Sorokin. And he'll squeeze at the top of the blue paint. But now the Oilers flooding their way into the Islander zone. And now Sorokin will head for the bench.
Starting to wind down the time a little bit.
Exactly. You're down to 2.5 minutes. Barzal cut off by Draisaitl. Net is empty. Evander Kane gets inside the Islander blue line, and he'll score.
For the open net from far away, why wouldn't I? Get your feet moving, work all the way to the end, and tap that puck in.
Grinded away for 12 years as a head coach, 2 years as an NHL assistant, and he wins his NHL debut as head coach of the Edmonton Oilers, 4-1.